First love yourself before anyone else. First love yourself by Trinisha Cottrell.
Hi, I'm Trinisha Cottrell, and this is First Love Yourself, the place where Christ meets self love, self care, and healing. Today, we're going to talk about building and boosting your confidence. But before we get started, if you're new here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more uplifting and empowering content like this. So get comfortable because we are about to get into it. Let's go. Okay, so today I've been like really just living my best life. And what I mean by that is I've been appreciating the life that I've been blessed with. And sometimes people will say I'm living my best life like they're doing something that's above anybody else, what anybody else could do. But my perspective on living your best life is living a life that is successful to you. What does a life that is something beyond your wildest dreams or something that you always wanted to do in your life, but you're like, oh, I don't know if I really can do that thing. No, you can do it. Set your mind on it. See what steps you need to take to move towards that goal, towards that thing that you want to do, and go for it. If you're saying, oh, I always wanted to go skating or learn how to skate better, look up skating classes in your area. Take some skate classes. If your health allows you to be able to do it, and wear knee braces or whatever else you got to do to protect yourself, and go out and learn how to skate. If you're like, oh, I always wanted to be a better singer, and my voice sounds like Cats in the Alley or something, but I really want to sound like, I don't want to be Mariah Carey, but I do want to be like I want it to be like a good sounding tone, and I want to be singing on a whole nother level than where I start. Then why don't you look for singing programs online or in person around you? I was looking up taking up a new trade or trying to learn a new skill recently, well, within the last 2 years. And I went online to look for something. I found it, but I also found out like right after I signed up for that Zoom event that there's one in my area that's like 15 minutes away. I could have just went in person, but I had no idea because I didn't do further research. But both options were great options. So I don't regret any of the decisions that I made. And also, it did improve the thing that I was working towards. So if there's something that you aspire to have in life or something that you want to do, you might say, I want to be in the best shape ever. Like 2025 is my year. That's what people be saying. And it is your year. You got to make it your year. It doesn't happen by you being like, okay, give me my year. I want it. You got to actually want it and go for it and go and get the things that you want in life. Like, this is you still alive and breathing. You have another opportunity to live the best life you have ever even imagined. Like, the only reason why your life sucks or you feel like it sucks is because you're telling yourself that it sucks. You're looking at all the things that you don't have. You're looking at the one guy that didn't want you compared to the hundreds of guys that do want you. You're looking at the one job that didn't accept you versus the thousands of jobs that you could qualify for. And you might need to just brush up on one skill. It might be communication. It might be you need to take that one class that you didn't want to get a cert for, like your PMP or your CAPM or whatever it's called. You might have to get certified or learn AWS or cloud or whatever, right? You might have to learn some kind of unique skill that puts you above the rest, that allows you to be seen by people who are in a position to promote you. And I'm not saying that God can't promote you, but give God a little help. Like, don't be like, oh no, God, I need you to do everything. I know there are some things that I can do on my end, but I'd rather you just handle everything because I'm going to just sit back and then expect you to just give me stuff when I'm not putting forth any effort. Faith without works is dead. God is expecting us to put forth some sort of effort towards the things that we want in life so He can give us the things that we desire, the things that we aspire to have. If you want that new relationship and you know that, like TG says, your body isn't where you want it to be, then start looking up healthier things that you can eat. Look up the blood type diet. Look up places to exercise or ways to exercise. If you have an injury or something, check with your doctor and figure out what kind of exercises you can do. If there's something that is like some sort of health condition or something, see if there's a way around the health condition or healthier habits or foods that you could eat that may be able to remedy a solution. You really have to look into this thing. If you really, really want it, like you really want it, then you got to act like you really want it. Don't act like it's just a thing. Like, oh yeah, it would be nice to go to Paris one day. No, start budgeting to save for Paris. If you trying to go to Paris, then get that parents money. Like you got to go out and maybe you work a second job on the weekends and save up until you get your Paris fund. Maybe you don't buy that pair of shoes every month that you like to spend on because this is your Paris fund. Maybe you cut something out. Like you're saying, okay, I have my grocery list. Maybe I'll eat and pack my lunch every day for the next 3 to 6 months. And then I go to Paris in 6 months because the money that I would spend on groceries, I can use it on a plane ticket. Really think about why you want this thing, why it really matters to you, and go for it. Start putting forth that effort. And another key tip that I learned in my life is you have to start living like you already have that thing. I used to at the beginning think like I need to be balling out of control, like over here, just like I got all this money. But I learned that it really means changing your mindset. It means that when you are going like if you know that you want to be in nice out or you want to dress put together every day, that doesn't mean that you have to go buy a $3,000 dress and all of a sudden you look put together. No, that means that you do facials, you do a 3-step skincare regimen. Maybe you take care of your cuticles and nail beds if you don't like having your nails done. You make sure your nails are shaped and cut and polished if you like doing polishes and it's not chipped. You make sure that you're moisturizing your hair or massaging your scalp if you want your hair to grow. If you want healthy, thick hair, then you're looking up rosemary oil and you're looking up the different things that you can use for scalp massages, doing that inversion method or whatever the thing is that you're trying to work towards. You know, you want a healthy body, go exercise, go walk. Like doing walks is the best thing that you could do when you're first starting out, or do like something insane like insanity or something like that if your health provides and the doctor's okay with it. But really start acting like you're already in that body. When you're in that body, what are the type of activities that you're going to want to do? If hiking is one of those things, maybe walking is where you start, and then eventually you can become a hiker. If you know, if you know that you want to have like a toned body and right now you have to start losing some of the fat composition off of your body or something like that, then really figure out what kind of cardio you could do because movement will help remove a lot of the excess fat that you have on your body. If you're like, I want to bulk up, listen, I've been skinny my whole life, I'm trying to be thick, then you might need to start incorporating protein. But I would suggest going to a nutritionist because the nutritionist can tell you what your body can and cannot have and what will and will not agree with your body. And absolutely, above everything else, listen to your body. If something feels uncomfortable, and I don't mean like you just don't feel like working harder at it, I mean you really feel like something's wrong, don't do it. Like, don't do it. If you know that you want to have straighter teeth, look up how much it costs to get Invisalign. Look up how much it costs to get braces. Look up how much it costs to whiten your teeth naturally. Maybe baking soda and lemon and Vaseline or something like one of those tips and tricks that you find online that's not going to harm your teeth. Look up a bunch of different things that are moving you towards the goal that you want to have in life and start living like it. Go out and take that hiking class after you start to walk. And maybe don't pick a 8 mile hiking thing. Maybe do something that's beginner friendly with a friend and with people who will be able to be there for you in case, it goes sideways. But and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like if you know that you're not a hiker, don't just go out and hike day one. Do different activities to build up to that. If you know that you want to be a person that works out 3-4 days a week, you might not start at an hour a day working out. Maybe that looks like 15-minute really high intensity workouts or something that's like 15 minutes of elliptical or 15 minutes of the rowing machine thing or something, right? That might be where you start. And then eventually you will be that person that spends 45 minutes on an exercise machine and maybe 20 minutes in cardio. You have to really start working towards the thing that you want in life. If you want a better position, start taking the classes. Start talking to your boss or the lead person and see what it is that you can do to be in a position to be promoted. Maybe they're looking for certain qualifications. Maybe they're looking for you, but they need you to have 3 months more of experience. Maybe they're looking for you, but they don't have the position yet. And maybe another position is opening that will be exactly for you. And definitely On this channel, I'm going to say pray about it, because discernment is the most important thing. You don't want to take a position just because it's got a bunch of zeros on the end and you're not supposed to be there. And God's saying, I have something else for you. So make sure that it's aligned with whatever it is in God's plan. And the outfit thing. This is going to be the last thing, and then I'm going to try to hop off because I wanted to make this really quick, easy things that will help boost confidence, boost your self-esteem. Because when you start to believe in yourself and you see yourself transform and look the way that you want to look, then you'll start to feel more encouraged. You'll start to feel more motivated, more positive, and you'll have a more positive mindset and positive outlook on life, which will allow you to move towards the future that you want to have. So the last thing is fashion. If you're like, man, I wish I could just dress better. I don't have the fashion bug, but I do want to have some sort of style because I'm just tired of looking like blah. Well, once you start taking care of your hair, and you start to take care of your skin, and you start to take care of your body, no matter what you wear, as long as you accessorize properly, it will look amazing. I legit, and I'm only doing this just as a reference, not because I'm trying to be a show off, but I legit have on, I have my Bible in my hand. Sorry about that. I was sitting here about to read in a little bit, but I have on leggings, black leggings. I had on booties, which I don't have them on in here because I'm in the house and usually I don't wear shoes in the house. And I have on a black top, and I have a black jacket with my hat that says "First Love Yourself," and gold accessories. That's it. It looks like I put a lot of effort into this outfit, and I did want to do a black with different textures, but it's that easy. If you want to do a t-shirt and jeans, get a t-shirt and jeans, get a belt that has like some sort of emblem or something on it. Does not have to be name brand, but the belt will allow your outfit to stand out, even if it's a plain outfit. And then put on a pair of shoes, like something that is fashionable, but it doesn't have to cost the fashion price, and you're good to go. You didn't feel like doing your hair like me, throw on a hat. Throw on a fedora or a baseball cap. I wouldn't say a stocking cap, but stocking caps look okay. Um, and bucket hats are kind of in and out. Like the fuzzy ones are kind of in, but the regular ones. But you don't want to just be stuck in a time unless you're just a person that want to only dress 90s or something like that, and 90s is out at this time. But you want to make sure that you feel comfortable in what you're wearing. You don't want to have to keep pulling down anything or pulling up anything. And you want to make sure it looks good on your body type. If you know that you need a looser shirt, maybe get a looser t-shirt and jeans. If you know that your shoulders are the best, like the part of you that you like the most, then do something that's off the shoulder. If you know that your waist is super cinched, do something that's form fitting. If you know that you have thicker legs but you don't want to draw a lot of attention to them, wear I think they're called bootleg jeans or cow jeans or wide leg jeans. They're already like jeans that are kind of out on the side, but it won't draw a lot of attention. Just don't get them super baggy, because if they're too big, it will pull in more attention. And if you wear them too tight, it will definitely draw more attention if that's not your body, the part of your body that you want to draw attention to. So just focus on the thing that you love the most about yourself. If it's your eyes, maybe do eyeliner and some mascara. They will pop more. If you have great teeth, maybe do a lip liner with the, I don't know if it's called what it's called, but they do like a darker shade, lighter shade in the middle. Do one of those, and it'll really draw attention to your teeth. Just little simple things like that will allow you to feel more confident, because that's the part of you that you love the most. And then you will start to love more and more parts of you as you start to become a better person, as you start to improve in every area of your life where you want to be better at. And don't look for validation anywhere else but from God and from yourself. When you're trying to build your confidence, there will be someone who will be like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. And then one day you're going to look amazing and they're not going to say anything. And you're going to be like, do I still look amazing? You're going to have to really speak to yourself positively and say, I look great, and I believe in myself. I love myself, and I am beautifully and wonderfully made. Regardless of what anybody else says, you have to believe that. And that is how you will build your confidence. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.